Hi there guys, Vino here and welcome to this joint Vino Plonk and Gareth the Geek production. Yes, I'm going to be uploading this to both my Vino Plonk channel and my Gareth the Geek channel. This is going to be the first video on my Gareth the Geek channel after I've plotted everything. So everybody over there, hello. If you want to know about anything else to do with me, then I'll leave the link to my vlog channel, Vino Plonk, down below, sorry. And those that want to know about my Gareth the Geek channel and the Vino Plonk channel, I'll again leave the link down below so you can find each channel. So what's going to be happening going forward is all my vlog content is going to be on Vino Plonk, and all of my unboxings, talk about things, reviews, that sort of stuff will be on the Gareth the Geek channel. So hopefully that sort of outlines all of that. I do have with me a drink of Coke, and I'm going to take a swig of this drink of Coke, and then we're going to get into this video. This is going to be a Marvel 4K update. First of all, we're going to go through this little stack I've got here, and then we're going to pan down to what this is here. I'm not going to go through the entirety of this in this video. This is just a Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray update, but I will be doing a standalone video on this, and that standalone video will feature only on the Gareth the Geek channel, just to let people know about that one. In fact, I kind of show you this first to then speak about these ones. So if I pan the camera down a little bit, if I can do this, I thought that might happen. So if you can see there, guys, this is the Marvel Studios or Marvel Cinematic Universe Infinity Saga 4K Collector's Edition box set, and it is a beaut. Unfortunately, there are a lot of fingerprints all over the perspex at the moment because I've taken it off, and obviously whoever packaged this up. But I will be doing a dedicated video on this at some point, unboxing it, go through everything. But this has from Iron Man right up until Spider-Man Far From Home, and there will be a dedicated video on this. So now I'm going to, hopefully without too much issue, we're going to come back up. There we go. Sweet. So now that I've shown you that, these are going to make a bit more sense. So I've traded a bunch of stuff into CX recently in order to get this mainly, but also I'm going on a bit of a journey, so to speak, to get the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe films. Having said that, there are a couple, 2 or 3 releases that I've picked up here that aren't within the Disney Cinematic Universe. They're within the Sony Spider-Man verse, as it's called. And on that note, the first one on top is actually Kraven. So I picked up Kraven on 4K. One thing I will say is I'm actually looking forward to the Sony 4Ks, because I've heard that Sony do really good 4Ks. Try saying that 4 times fast. But yeah, so there we go. We have and also there are Blu-ray exclusive bonus features and stuff. But I'm really interested in seeing Aaron Taylor-Johnson as Kraven. So that's another Sony Spider-Verse, as I'm going to call it, entry, is Morbius. I know a lot of people aren't the best fan of this film, but I want to check it out for myself. So there we go. Next up, and there's a slight story about this, is The Marvels on 4K once again. And I've left the prices on purpose to show you how much I've paid for each of them. Although I will say that some of these were cheaper because they rung up on the till cheaper, or the label was higher than they actually rung up, or the label was higher than they rung up, but they honoured the price, the label. So the story about this is I bought one copy of the Marvels 4K at 1CX in my city, but it had a reprinted cover. I then travelled to the other CX to pick up some of the other ones I've got here in the collection, and I found this one with the slip cover and everything, with a non-reprinted cover, and I said, do you mind swapping over? And he simply just switched the discs over. So that was really nice of him. So there we go. I've got the Marvels, a nice slipcover. That slipcover actually really nice with the glowy effect on there. Next up, I picked up a Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which I've heard absolutely amazing things about. So there we go. So this, I actually kind of forgot it was in my hands. I had intended on putting this back, but I recently watched a video from Jeff Rusco, is that his name? Used to be called Film at Home. I watched a video from him recently, and he's actually said that one of the films in this set looks spectacular on 4K. All three look spectacular on 4K. The reason he picked the one he picked is because it's his personal favourite of this trilogy, and it is the Tobey Maguire or Sam Raimi Sony Spider-Man trilogy. His pick was Spider-Man 2 because that's his personal favourite film out of this trilogy, but I'm looking forward to this. I actually forgot it was in my hands, but when they scanned it through, I was like, you know what, I'll take it. I've wanted this for quite some time, and I like the ones that are like sturdy and thick, and they feel like they have a lot of discs. And so, which that does, that has 6 discs, 20 quid for 3 4Ks and 3 Blu-rays. I don't think it's bad at all. Next up, we have Shang-Chi, Legend of the Ten Rings. Unfortunately, this is damaged. I'll either be returning it and maybe getting another copy, or what I might do is just order a 4K online or something, or maybe I'll just switch out from my other 4Ks and switch out the case. Who knows? But unfortunately, the bottom of it is quite cracked. Oh, it's very cracked, actually. But there you go. Next up, I originally did pick up a reprinted cover version of this, but then found this behind another one. So this is Black Widow. Of course, this is the first film that follows on from after the Infinity saga. There we go, Black Widow. We then have, I think this is technically within the MCU, because they have now revealed that X-Men is part of it. We have X-Men Dark Phoenix with Sophie Turner as Jean Grey / Phoenix. And last but by no means least, and it actually has a bit of residue on it from a sticker or something, is Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania on Steelbook nonetheless. That actually looks really nice. And I'm glad I actually noticed this, because when I was picking up all the 4Ks from their 4K section, this is actually behind the checkout. And I saw it and I was like, yep, I'll grab that. I still have a £40 voucher with CX. What I'm going to do over the next couple of days, I'm going to look on either of look at the CX website. I'm going to check out filter it down to either store that's local to me and see if they have any ones that I've missed, and click and collect them, basically, and go and pick them up. Because when I was looking through these sections, I did give it a good browse, but they sometimes put the more expensive 4Ks elsewhere. They put them behind the checkout and places like that. So I want to have a little look online, see if they got any more in stock, click and collect them, and essentially they can find them for me, essentially, and I'll go and pick them up in due course. Other than that, what I might do is I might look online to see if I can get any online and go from there. I do have a few more things that I might take down to CX. The whole point of doing this, I can take that down, the Spider-Man trilogy. I can take that down. Is that the Blu-ray? That might be the Blu-ray. I can take that down now because I don't need that anymore. But I'm going to go through my collection, and I'll probably be taking down quite a few bits and bobs to trade in, because what I'm essentially doing is culling my collection and making it a far more filtered collection, to which I am going to rewatch what's in my collection. But there you go. Stay tuned for the Infinity Saga 4K Collector's Edition. Collector's Edition on the side here? Yeah, Cole Edition. Cole Ed Collector's Edition. With case and lithograph, and it has all sorts of bits and bobs in it, but we'll go through that in its own dedicated video. Until next time, guys, please take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Ta-ra!